Om Vishnu Namo Parmatmane Puram Purushottamस्य Uttara Dakshin Golim Om Jajman Namasha Yani
Take the general and put it on top of all.
Om Hari Om Tat Sat Hari Om
Place on all three.
Om Vishnu Namo Parmatmane Puram
And then take a cloth
Purushottamस्य
and place as well.
Vishnu Pragya Pravat Namasha Brahmani Parare Shri Baraha Kalpe Vaivashmanvantre Astavin Sati में कल मंदिर में उत्तर फागुनी नक्षत्र कन्या राशि चरमा ओम शारद ऋतु रवि दक्षिणाय उत्तर दक्षिण गोले धर्म अर्थ काम ओम हरि ओम तत्सत हरि ओम तत्सत ओम विष्णु नमो परमात्मने पुराण पुरुषोत्तमस्य श्री विष्णु रज्ञ प्रवर्त नामश ब्रह्मणे परारे श्री बारह कल्पे वैवश मनवंतरे यस्विन सति में कलुगपतम चरणो जम्बूद्वीपे अमेरिका देशे वाल्टन नगर निवासियो जॉर्जिया अश्विन मासे कृष्ण पक्षे रविवारे मंडप स्थाने विश्व भवन मंदिर में उत्तर फागुनी नक्षत्र कन्या राशि चरमम शारद रवि दक्षिणाय उत्तर दक्षिण गोलीय जजमन नामश Jasu Namasha, Sub-Pitri Namasha, you can call it Pitri's name, so we can remember. Sub-Pitri Namasha, Pinda Danam, Basra Danam, Drava Danam, Pushpa Danam, Palpula Danam, Naivida Danam, Dhupa Deep Danam, Sankapam Aham Kadishi, about it. Prem Solashiri Pitri Deva Ki Jai, right?
Stick on top, they're going to catch fire.
Vishwa Bhawan Mandir looks beautiful and is ready for devotees to join in.
The very last day of Pitripaksh, where we give thanks and supplications to our ancestors for all of the sacrifices they've made. प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वेश्वर उत्तरगामिसेवितं तपेतजम्बो फलचारुदर्शनं उमासुतं श्लोकविनाशकारकं नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम् सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये
गणेश जय गणेश देवा पार्वती पिता
गणेशाय नमः। ओम नारद पुराणे संकरणाचनं गणेश स्तोत्रं नारद उवाच इति श्री नारद पुराणे संकरणाचनं नाम श्री गणेश स्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम्। ॐ गं गणपतये नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ हं हनुमते नमो नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय नमः। हरि ओम द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्ति. What we can learn today from the devotee that we have before us, this wonderful Pandit Tilakdari Shivratan.
Jai
Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswati Namaha. Oh, we must put aside time for this moment to give reverence to our ancestors. Today, I'm very much privileged to be in this beautiful Vishwa Bhawan Mandir for the very first time. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare of offerings made to our ancestors. And this period usually commences in the Krishna Paksh, the dark half of the month of Pitripaksh Ashwin. And 2 weeks is being put aside for the remembrance. During these 2 weeks period, we are told in the Garuda Puran that our ancestors, they were all released. Those ancestors who are there, they are being released by Lord Vishnu from Pitripaksh, and they descended to this earthly planet and visited their relatives wherever they live. So they eagerly awaits these offerings for these 2 weeks period. And our Sanatana one is Brahm Yajna. Brahm Yajna means worshipping of the Lord. Rishi Yajna. To the saints and the sages, we are all descendants of the Radhe Radhe Bol, Radhe Radhe Bol, Barasane Medo, Mukh Se Radhe Radhe Bol, Oh Radhe Radhe Bol. Manushya. Manushya means service to humanity. We must serve others. We must help others. We must try to uplift someone's spirit. Those who are fallen, give a helping hand. Charity. If you don't plant, how will you reap? So charity is very important in our life. That is the third daily duties for all of us, to give charity. The fourth is Bhutyagya. Bhutyagya means protecting other species. Animals, birds, reptiles, take care of them. Feed them. The fifth one is Pitripaksh, offering oblations to our ancestors. Bhagavad Gita was born in the middle of a battlefield. And the Bhagavad Gita contains everything about the soul, 18 chapters, 700 verses. The first 6 chapters talk about Tvam. Tvam means you, the individual Atma. The second 6 chapter, the Lord described about Tat, Om Tat Sat. He described all about His greatness, all about God, the soul and God. And then the last 6th chapter, he discusses about Asi, meaning how the soul will merge with the super soul. The last 6th chapter means we surrender everything to God. The first verse says Dharma. Dharma means our way of life. The last word of the Gita, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partu Dhanur Tatra Shirit Vijaya Bhutir Dua Mitir Matir Mama. Mama is the last word. Mama means mine. So the first word is Dharma, the last word is Mama. My Dharma. And the last word of the first verse is Jaya. Jaya means victory. So when we practice the rules and regulations, the principles and the precepts of the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, then victory will be there for us to embrace at the end of our life. So Dharma, Mama, and Jaya, these 3 words are very important. There is a need indeed to make offering periodically, not only on Pitripaksh, you can do so at your home.
यश्चय भवाय चैतपुत्रगति भवेत् सर्वसः पुत्रावत्या Anyone from the family, including female, can perform Shraddha. Patanti Pitru Harisham Lutta Pitu Dakapriya. Those ancestors who remain in Pitripaksh, by offering these spindles to them, calling their names, then the offering allow them to remove from Pitripaksh and to rise to greater height. Now that remain on earth, they are subject to perform these kinds of offering to release them, not necessarily to burn away the karma. Every one of us will have to burn our own karmas. We have to pay for our own karmas. However, the Lord is so compassionate that He allowed the ancestors that is alive to pray for those who have passed on, at least to relieve them from certain offerings and sufferings rather. Authority is given to a son in the family. Now, if there is no sons, or if the son who want to perform this offering, then a grandson can perform this offering. Putravan होतु उस पुत्र से सब भाइयों पुत्रवान है ऐसा मनु का कथन है. He says that the grandson can perform this puja, this shraddha. और बहुत से पत्नियों में से एक भी पुत्रवती पत्नी है. Now, if there is no grandson, or if the grandsons don't want to do it, a brother can do this work for someone who deceased, or the wife can do it, or not in the status to do it, then the doctor can do it. So someone from the family must be available to do it. If there is no relative wants to do it, then the family priest with another priest can perform the shraddha. The offerings, the bhojan, the food, the annadana, then all of this will release them. And upon leaving tonight at 12 midnight, Pitripaksh will conclude. And now will begin, 12:01. Our ancestors upon leaving, the Guru Quran says that our ancestors, they shower blessings on all of us. They give us the darshan after receiving the offerings. So this is what the Guru Puran says it, and the Bhagavad Gita teaches us. Lord Krishna, I will take you to Ramayana now, where the practice of this very shraddha that we are conducting today was prevalent. सचिवा महाजन सकल बुराई श्री राम जय श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम. Vashishta instructed Bharat, who was the eldest at that moment, presently, that he must perform the final rites of his father. Raja Dashrath, when his Atma exists from his body, because of the pain, the separation from Bhagavan Ram. You see, this is a very important message here. When God is absent in our life, we become nothing. Prehi prithika priya swapakini vidhivatanya tiranjaliti Shri Rama Jaya Ram. Vashishta Muni, the guru of the Raghukul dynasty, instructed Bharat that utilize the endorsement, the teachings of the Vedas, Surdhi Smriti Sava Veda Purana. The Vedas and the Puranas all instructed mankind what to offer when someone passed on. You call it the final shroud. This is the final sanskara. You have Vastraya, Yupavit clothing, Janev, to protect you from any negative energies. And you offer all this chandan and so forth. It stays there. But through the mantra, through the sankalp, they received it. Just as how you email something. They receive it and it performs its duty. Similarly, our ancestors, they receive it. And then other species take part with it. As simple as that. And that is the practicality of our scripture, my devotees of God. So today is a very special day for all of us here and all across the universe, where Lord Vishnu releases our ancestors to visit us twice, 2 weeks per year, every year, so that we can assist them to move on from any kind of sufferings. So let's say, for example, our great-grandparents, they are already taking form in a human being or some other being. Now, when we call their names, we are connected. All souls in family are connected. There is no separation. The body may be separated, but the soul is connected. So wherever their soul has already taken birth, by offering to them, it increases their happiness wherever they are. Panditji, I don't want all of that when I die. I don't need it. So how do you know that? Have you been there before? How about if you're approaching the pearly gates, as they will say, and you're waiting on the offerings? There's nothing. What direction are they going to send you then? We don't know. He quoted 3 very important verses from 3 very important scriptural texts. You have to have that connection with that parent or grandparent. And when you're making that offering, like out there, and you think about them, the heartbeat should go up a little bit, and a little tear should come to them.
The beauty of this mandir is each devotee gets to do the offering. Where else would you have the opportunity where everyone gets to participate in every puja?
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namah Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namah Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
This is a mandir where respect is paid to the God, to the Pandit, and also the elders.
भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु गुरुगौरं करुणावतारं कर्माहं पाप्यात्मा पापसम्भवं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं जनार्दन एकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिभिर्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णु भवभयहरणं सर्वलोकैकनाथम् ॐ त्वमेव माता वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वापराधं विहितम् अविहितं वा सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व जय जय कर्णाब्दे श्री महादेव शंभो। Let us bow. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Tasmai Shri Gurave Antariksham Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rapa Shanti Osharai Sarvegam Shanti Shanti Reva Shanti Sama Shanti Hari Shanti Pataye Har Har Mahadev प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय सब संतन की जय 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 सीताराम। Please take part in Aarti, take your Aarti, your blessings, and food is prepared for the whole congregation. Thank you.
Do make it a point to visit your beautiful Vishwa Bhawan Mandir.